daily life in early America.
If you had told me 30 years ago that I would be teaching history to people, I would have laughed at you because I thought history was boring. I thought it was the most awful thing ever. And now it's coming alive.
What is it like for you to just give people a taste of history?
It's exciting. I love watching people who might come in thinking history is boring and showing them a side of history that isn't just numbers and names. I get to watch the light come up in people's eyes.
That must be special for you.
It is. I love it.
When we decided to take a step back in time to see what was cooking in 1776, we turned to author, reenactor, and cook Allison Szabo.
I absolutely adore looking at some weird recipe from another time period and going, yeah, let's do that. All armies across time, basically until modern times, have camp followers who come along and do the cooking and cleaning and mending. And that's what I portray. I started my fire a while ago, and in fact, I'm going to pause because I'm looking and going, wait, my fire is out. This is a brazier. So this is what the average soldier or company would have used for their cooking.
What about the tools?
This is called a trade knife. This is a reproduction piece. And you would use it for everything, for eating, for cutting up things, for if you had to carve something, if you were bored and you wanted to whittle. In 1776, here in America, we were beginning to use forks.
Okay. And this is a three-pronged fork.
Which was the standard at the time. Mostly, forks were being used by the French, so it was seen as sort of a pretentious bourgeois sort of thing to do.
Oh.
It was common for people to have a large metal spoon of some kind, which would be used for eating with, for serving with. So this is a knife for chopping herbs and vegetables, and this is an actual artifact.
Allison explains that during the Revolutionary War, the soldiers would have been eating salted rations and only fruits and vegetables familiar to them.
There was this fear of the New World foods. So you have to remember that when the colonists came to America, even as late as 1776, there was still this belief that the natives were savages. They were less than human. And so having somebody say, well, you can eat this, and handing you a potato or a tomato, that was not something you necessarily trusted.
Let's talk about just what you've chosen for us today.
This might be the Sunday meal that you saw in an officer. The sausages are a little bit nicer than what the average soldier would have been eating. Or perhaps it would have been on a farm on a Sunday when you wanted to serve your best foods. So this is fried apples and cabbage together in bacon grease. This wonderful salad called cucumber mandrang. We have fresh bread because bread is 60% of the meals, the food that they ate in a day. So that's at every meal. You had bread with all meals. Bread. Yes. I'm going to get you to cut up the cabbage, and you're just going to cut it up really, really rough. You can see this is just stewed cabbage. That's really, really simple. And then we're going to do the apples in a particular way. And they say the recipe calls for the apples to be cut as thick as a crown. And a crown was a coin, so about that thick.
And that's what, when you're talking about having to decipher and really, well, you called it redacting.
Redacting recipe.
These recipes. It's really just trying to make sense of them.
It is. So I'm going to get you to continue doing that.
The cucumbers?
Yep.
Okay.
This recipe calls for a good deal of young onions.
And what are you doing?
So right now I am juicing a lemon.
Okay.
Which is going to be part of our dressing. I have Amontillado, which is a type of sherry.
Okay.
And so we're going to use that. And I'm using a little bit of red wine vinegar here. And then I have my cayenne pepper. So that is going to go over here.
Over here.
Yep, I'm just going to set it there. This is a kielbasa.
Okay.
And it's not a smoked kielbasa like you would usually get at the store. This is a raw kielbasa, which I parboiled, and then we're going to brown it in some bacon fat. But these are going to get caramelized. And this is in the actual recipe that's in Hannah Glass.
I get the 3-pronged fork. I'm very excited about this,
special
Allison.
meal.
Thank you. All right, I have to dig into the apple first. I just have to do it first.
Try that with your kids. They will love you. It's a sweet treat.
And it does feel like you're eating the best part of an apple pie.
Yeah.
All right, now to the kielbasa, and it's so perfectly cooked. That's a testament to you, Allison.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To America's 250th.
Happy birthday.
I feel like maybe I should have lived back then.